Week 19 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few forwards I look to sell and trade this week with the fantasy trade deadline approaching. And the next day here, the first guy's Kyle Kuzma of the Washington Wizards. So Kyle Kuzma, he's having a good year for this Wizard team after he got traded for Russell Westbrook in the NBA offseason. So on the season, 17 points a game, 8.8 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 2 threes a game, and 45% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, the numbers have definitely gone up with the trade of Montrezl Harrell and Spencer Dinwiddie, with Kristaps Porzingis yet to debut for this Wizard team. 24.4 points a game, 10.4 rebounds, 5.2 assists, a steal, 3.6 threes a game, and 44% from the field. So right here, Kyle Kuzma, I could arguably say he's having a better season for Russell Westbrook, who obviously he was part of the package deal for in that trade in the offseason. But right now, after these huge performances over the last few games here, he's a classic sell-high candidate. In my opinion, it's Kuzma. February 25th versus the San Antonio Spurs, 36 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, a block, 3 threes, 48% from the field. February 26th at Cleveland, 34 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 8 threes, 59% from the field. Then March 1st versus Detroit, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, a 3, 46% from the field. So right now, he's a 4 or 5 category type of player. He is Kyle Kuzma, and he's playing great basketball. But right now, after having these huge stat lines, he's a perfect sell-high candidate, in my opinion, because he's at peak value more than ever here at this part of the season. And with the deadline coming up, I think you could swing a nice one-for-one deal or package him with another decent player for a superstar in a deal. The next player is Jeremiah Grant of the Detroit Pistons. So Grant this season, another good year, but last year he had better numbers for this Piston team. On the season, 19.1 points a game, 4.1 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.1 blocks, a steal a game, 1.8 threes a game, and 41% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, his averages are 20.6 points a game, 2.6 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1.2 steals a game, 2.6 threes, and 44% from the field here for Jeremiah Grant. So Grant, we know he's a good scorer, but this season, like I've mentioned, the numbers have definitely gone down. But after the All-Star break, he's coming out strong, putting up good numbers. So February 26th versus Boston, 11 points, a rebound, an assist, a block, 20% from the field. February 27th at Charlotte, 26 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 4 threes, 57% from the field. And March 1st at Washington, 26 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block, 3 threes, and 52% from the field. So right here, he's putting up numbers, no doubt about it, is Jeremiah Grant. But I just don't think he's going to keep it up at this high as a level. And now coming out of the All-Star break with 2 good ball games, he's definitely a sell-high candidate, and I think you could package him with a decent player for a big-time player this late in the season. And that third and final forward I look to sell and trade this week, Scottie Barnes of the Toronto Raptors. So Scottie Barnes, he's having a good rookie season for this Raptor team, and he definitely was a good find on the season. 14.8 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1.1 steals, and 48% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, his numbers are pretty up there. 17.8 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 2.2 steals a game, and a whopping 67% from the field. So Scottie Barnes, we know he's not a good three-point shooter, but he does everything else pretty well for a rookie. Good scoring, good rebounding, pretty good passer and assister of the basketball, and he's going to get you about a steal a game. But coming off the last 2 or 3 out of 4 ball games, he's putting up huge numbers, and he's another sell-high candidate here, because at some point I think he's going to hit the rookie wall once again after they get in the full thick of things here right after the All-Star break, which obviously has started up over the weekend. So February 28th at Brooklyn, 28 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, a block, 1 3, 85% from the field. And March 1st versus the Nets, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block, and 61% from the field. So after those 2 games alone here, Scottie Barnes is a good sell-high candidate. And even in keeper leagues, he's even more of a good sell-high candidate, because obviously they could keep him next season to an owner who wants to give up a good piece for him. But right now, he's playing great basketball as Barnes. I'm not taking anything away from him, but right now I think he could hit a rookie wall once again as more games come on towards the end of the season, heading into the NBA playoffs. So that's a few forwards I look to sell and trade here for Week 19 of the fantasy basketball season.